Bonjour, mes amis. I am Jessie and I run a blog titled Cappuccinos and Consignment, where I focus on life, style, travel, and finance. And as I'd like to say, I am fluent in Fendi, French, and finance. So please bear with me as I try to determine where to stare. I typically blog. This is new to me. I am here because I want to chat about Louis Vuitton travel pieces. I initially wanted to do like an entire video of all of my Louis Vuitton travel pieces, but I do understand that like the adult attention span is about, I think we're down to a minute and 20 seconds or so. So try not to be too hard on your kids with virtual learning because I'm certain I do not have your undivided attention. Moving along, I am going to start this series with the Louis Vuitton Pégase. I chose the Pégase because it's like the epitome of travel. If you want to know une petite history of Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton started in, I want to say 1854. If I am wrong, I will put the correct date. And it started as a travel luxury steamer for transatlantic travel. So if you are to invest in travel pieces, I'd say go for Louis Vuitton. I am partial because I am an art history major and just history is my thing. But I chose it because of its durability. Is it worth it? That is a question that I get often. I can't determine that. Worth is extremely subjective. What I deem worth something and you totally different. What I will say, a few things to consider before investing in this in any Louis Vuitton or designer items. Be aware, be aware that no one's going to baby your pieces. Be aware that it can be damaged. And that is something that was very, very hard for me to get past, which is why I didn't buy it as soon, because I had to make sure I was in the emotional and financial space to be able to repair it and not be irate if something happened to it. And it did, and I'll get to that later. So with that, I chose, and I'm gonna show you now, this is the Pégase, and I chose it in a size 55. I chose 55 because it is the largest carry-on appropriate size. I only carry on. If you read my blog, if you haven't, check it out. It's called Carry On with the Carry On or Bag Lady. Actually, I did 2 blogs about it. I had a really, really bad experience when I was moving to Italy. My luggage was lost for like 2 weeks and I didn't have anything. So I had to like take curtains from the apartment I was renting and make clothes. Who does that? I'm also a fashion design major, but who does that besides me? So with that, I only carry on. However, there are caveats, and one of the caveats I will tell you about. This luggage, though carry on appropriate, and I always elect to carry on, sometimes it's not an option. And you will experience that a lot in the EU with smaller planes, or if planes are overbooked, or people are just being mean and inconsiderate and taking up multiple spaces. So on a trip to Paris, out of all places, the one place I thought my designer luggage would be safe, it wasn't. Clearly, the French did not read my blog, Bag Lady, about me only carrying on. We were forced to check in our luggage, so I am devastated. But, it's a reality. And that was one of the reasons why I purchased my Louis Vuitton luggage pre-loved. Because again, when you're traveling with luxury pieces, there's a huge chance that you're going to have to check in the items. And it's a huge chance that it's going to get damaged. So we'll see. The entire side, well, it wasn't the entire side. That's a bit extreme. I'll show you. This piece was totally shredded. I mean, ripped to pieces. And I remember going to the agent at Charles de Gaulle and saying, like, my luggage is destroyed. And her response, typical French, right? But that is a very real reality. Unless there is like some fashionista moonlighting as a TSA rep, no one cares that your luggage is designer but you. So be conscious of that before you invest in these pieces. So I can be perfectly honest and say, if you are an overpacker, this is not the luggage for you. You have to be very, very strategic with what you pack. And if you are the type that has to take your entire closet with you, this isn't for you, because it is small. But in addition to that, you don't get to, I guess, pack it to its capacity because of the way it's built. And perhaps I will actually hold the camera so you can see the inside. But in the inside, oh, it also came with a garment pouch, but I'll show you later. Inside, there are bars, and that's the bars to the handle. That takes up space. That actually takes up a lot of valuable packing space. I have actually considered upgrading to the latest Louis Vuitton luggage because it has like the 360 wheel capability, which this does not. So you can only roll forward and backwards. There are no sudden U-turns. You have to be confident in your direction that you are going. So is it extremely practical? No. It's not, and that's just me being honest. Would I have spent this much on any piece of luggage? No, I did it because it's Louis Vuitton, and I'm confident, and I am very secure in my decision, in knowing that I only purchased this because of, the gaudy logos. So if you are looking for a durable, bang for your buck type luggage, this is not it. But if you want to be flashy and gaudy and make a statement when you're trotting through airports, this is it. So I hope this gave you all a little insight, helps you make your determination with it. I love it. I absolutely love it. In spite of the few cons that I had, I love it. I really do. And I do not regret buying it at all. As I stated, it also comes with a garment rack or garment bag. Inside, I love it. I put a few pieces in here. When I had a faux fur coat that I took with me, I put it in here so that the fur wouldn't get on other pieces. I absolutely love it. I enjoy it every time. And when I use this, I typically use it with my Neverfull, and I'll show pictures. I put my Neverfull on top of the Pégase, and I invested in a luggage strap. So with the pictures, you'll see exactly how I store it. That's it, mes amis. I am going to post about the keep all. So I would do that next. I hope that you all enjoyed. Let me know. Are you considering buying Louis Vuitton or any designer? I want to know. Talk to me, mes amis. Alrighty. Ciao for now.